Hi everyone, it's me, Brenda from Brenda's Knots and Loops. I'm so glad that you're here visiting with me. I just thought I'd pop on here tonight. We'll have a little evening chat, and I had this held up because this is a sneak peek of the yarn I'm using for the new sweater that I'm making. That I cannot wait for you guys to see. I um I got the first panel all done. So all I gotta do is tape the next panel and let's see. And tonight I've been working on writing the pattern. OMG. That's gonna take me forever typing it. It's because some of my stitches like my puffs are extra big puffs and there's some other stitches that you have to explain how you do it because not everybody knows what a puff is. So yeah, and then you put down an abbreviation, you're like, oh yeah, so you got to go back up to the abbreviations and put it down, and you just don't hi Deborah, how are you this evening? And you just don't realize what all goes into um, um, writing a pattern. It's quite time consuming. No wonder these ladies charge so much for it, which I'm not. But oh my gosh, it's just because I think I'm going too detailed. I think, but I think that's not going to be a bad thing. Doing good. I've had a good laugh. What you had a good laugh? Had to tear out my sleeve complete. Oh no! Hello, Susanna. So glad you all have joined me. Anyway, that is yucky. You had to tear out your sleeve. That's yucky. So, hi PJ. I just want to welcome everyone, and I'm so glad. I hope you guys enjoy me visiting with me. Hi, Lisa. Um, in this evening, I like I said, I was sitting here working on the pattern. And earlier today, I thought about doing this early show. And if if you yesterday, I talked about my mom. Today, I took her to the doctor. She's doing fine. It was kind of like a false uh, a call. She panicked over nothing, which is fine. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But like everything that was she was having problems with is not as bad as she let me to believe. And so everything's good. Yay. So you never know. She's 80. Uh she's going to be 90 this year. Yes. So you never know. So anyway, back to Deborah and your sleeve. Top area of the sleeve at the armhole is too big, kept decreasing and making bottom of the sleeve too tight. Learn lesson. They are my first tip. Hey, first one. That's you're doing good if that's all happened to your first one. Um, uh, my first one. Matter of fact, my first one's still in a project bag, waiting for me to finish. My first sleep. That's the truth. It's a gorgeous red cardigan. It's gorgeous. I should get it out since I can do sleeves now. And but anyway, but but yeah, I think that yeah, you've got to measure and measure from armpit because the armpit, don't measure your, from the armpit down, because you measure up here on your sweater or everything. This changes. This seam, see my seams clear down here. This seam changes. Some sweaters are up here, but the armpit never changes. Your armpit's always the same place. So, anyway, that like I said, I took my mom to the doctor, and excuse me, uh, allergies, allergies in February. Really, really, come on, unreal. So, but I know I'm taking allergy medicine in February. I hate to see when it's allergy season what I'm going to be like. Unreal. Shelly's using a muffin for her sweater and working up gorgeous. Yes, it is. I can't wait till you guys see it. I'm going to ask you guys that are working on sweaters if you'd send me a picture, and I'm going to put them on the community page so people can see what you're making. Because oh my gosh, what you guys are making is phenomenal. They're absolutely gorgeous. So, but as I was in the car waiting for my mom, um, I told you guys I was working on a new pair of socks. I showed you yesterday. This is the pattern, which I'm not doing that. I'm making a footy. So I got my heel flap done. Yay! Sorry. Got my heel flap done. So all I got to do is attach it now. And so I'll have my heel done. I'll have that done tonight. So that's cool beans. So that pair of socks, that yarn is working up so fast, so fast. I can't believe it. And I can't believe, which fell on the floor, the new, oh, that was a sneak peek. That's the panel of the new um, sweater that I'm making. It's going to be a green square. Sorry about my mess. That is yarn that I will be unboxing tomorrow. And then you see another mess. So, yeah, I got yarn for tomorrow. I cannot wait to show it to you. I bought it for, I really bought it for, thank you, PJ. She said an excellent job on my sock. The collars. Wait, you said you love the collars. Did you see? Look at that ball of yarn of goodness. Isn't that that's going to be a gorgeous. It's working up really. Going to be a really cute socks, but they're going to be footies. I don't know if I'm going to. I know I'm holding it upside down because this is the rib. Ooh, goes around. Which, oh my gosh, if you guys ever make socks, if they tell you to do purl one and knit one, purl two, knit two, this was um, four. You knit four, purl four, knit four, purl four, and it's still nice, nice cuff. I made the cuff half of what they wanted it. They wanted it 2 inches. That's a big cuff. I don't want a big cuff. So anyway, it's going to be an anklet. Well, they're calling them shorties now. So and it worked up so much. Did not fight with it at all. Purl one, knit one, I fought with. This one, I didn't fight with it at all. It was so easy. So easy. And that poof that's sticking out, that's just a purl. I was supposed to do 7 rows of that. I did not. Oh, I like the idea. It That's what that is. And what makes a difference? If you do sock, like there's 150 million ways to do heels, toes, and cuffs. So that I'm serious. Look how nice that is. And it did not. I didn't. I didn't have a hard time finding which one was pearl and which one was knit. It was, and it. Oh, it was so fast, so fast. Matter of fact, I got a stitch marker in there, marking. So in this heel flap, this is by. I don't know if you guys are doing Suzanne. If you're doing socks, this is the quickest heel flap I ever did do. Um, don't know what's called. She does not name it, but it's by what's her name? Hold on, Pearl something. Give me a watch. Pearl to get Pearl. That's her site's name. Pearl Together, and it's the basic sock tutor. And what it is for those of you that crochet, just give me a minute. I'll talk about crochet here in just a minute. It is knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one, all the way across. And then when you go back, you purl. Then you knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one. You do that for um, a third of the stitches, a fourth of the stitches that is on your hook. And then and then because you're doing the first one, you're doing a slip purl, and you have this little ridge right here. You pick those up. Well, you already got this cute little ridge. You already know what you're going to pick up. So easy. The easiest heel. You didn't have to pull this mother, daughter, aunt, and uncle. Pull this from down here and over and around and under and pull this one up and over. None of that. Because I have a hard time. You slip two, knit one, and then you put the two over the one, and that I can't do that. It doesn't work for me. I have a hard time doing that. So if you guys want to do socks, I'll tell you. Ask me. I'll tell you the easiest way to do a sock. This is just wow, easy peasy. So as long as they don't use four needles, I'm all. As John Panette says, I say nay, nay. Why would you want to do four needles when you just need these two little short ones? You like my little hippo? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Oh, and then I have a coffee cup on this one. I know you're supposed to. I'm different. I didn't want mine to match. I hate numbers right above my half the words I type are numbers. Um, they these are so much easier, so much easier than the four. The four needles I think is confusing because I never know because you have the three triangles. You don't know which. All right, which one am I supposed to be on? This one, the heel's on one needle. You just go back and forth on one needle. You just forget about what's hanging down here until later. Until you sew up you sew up the side of your heel, which is slicker than snot. If you watch Pearls Together, which this sock one is called Basic Sock Tutor
We're going to do a similar thing here.
Part
We're gonna do a
2.
heel turn. So,
The heel flat.
right, I'll be back in a moment.
It's called the heel flat and turn is what it's called. Oh my gosh. The easiest. I know. Enough about knitting, Brenda, and socks. You think you guys are tired of me talking about socks? Wait till I start that sweater. I bought the yarn and I got the sweater. It's called My First Sweater. That's what the pattern's called, My First Sweater. It's a free pattern, and I thought I'm going to give it a go. Why not? Sky's the limits. What's the worst I have to do? Tear it out and knit and crochet something? It's not that difficult. And so I cannot wait to show you the yarn I got tomorrow and tell you what I'm going to do with it. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for it. It's from Lion Brand and it's been going forever. I crack you up. All slicker than snot. Sorry. So I know I have a lot of sayings. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yep. So and then I don't know if you guys watched Bago Days. She talked about her top um companies that she likes, and she talked about Stenley yarn, which we all on here have talked about Stenley muffins and how much we love muffins. I wish I could show you right now Shelly's sweater she's working on. She's using a muffin right now. It's absolutely to die for. And it's cotton, and uh three a number 3 weight. It's 3 strands, and it is just to die for. And I didn't know if you guys know, but I do sell Stenley on my Etsy shop, which is Brenda's Knots and Loops .com, and muffins, and they're right. They are the softest. I was going to grab one. They are the softest and most loveliest in their PJ. Do you remember how PJ knows exactly how many yards the muffin? Is it I know it's over 1,000. Is it 2,000, PJ? She'll answer me here in a minute. 21 2,187. I knew PJ would know. Now PJ, awesome. She combines her muffin, which is a number 3 weight. She combines it with Pound of Love or another yarn and makes it like a very good, lovely, gorgeous yarn. Gorgeous yarn. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the community page, in the show and tell, she has a baby, I believe it's blue, outfit, PJ name. You look it up and shows you the yarn she used that she combined and put together. It's to die for. It's to die for. Now, I have a couple of things. This lady was showing me, I forget who I was watching. I meant to write it down. Anyway, she was she was doing knitting. I can't remember who she was. Anyway, she was knitting, which this would work with crochet. When you're using 2 yarns together or 3. And I personally, I do what BJ does. I use my winder and wind them together. which if I ever, which I will someday, which 1,000, I have a winder I've already bought to give away for that, plus a bunch of um, high end yarn that I've been saving for that day. But anyway, I wind them together. But this lady used a big button, and in each hole of the big button, she put a different thing of yarn. So if you don't have a winder, I thought that was clever. She put threaded her in each hole of her. She had a big button. I mean, it was huge. She put her yarn in each hole of the button. In that way, it saved it from um, twisting and turning and everything, and it helped put it together. And it helped her to do color work too. So I thought that was um, quite interesting. And now I'm not saying this just because I sell Stenley. I don't sell all the brands of Stenley. I only sell muffins, baby muffins, muffin fresh, which the difference between muffin fresh and muffins are they're another color. They're like, I believe, 4 colors instead of 3. Baby muffins are smaller. They're like 1,200 yards, and still enough to make a sweater, an a shawl, and then I also they call it Lux, Lux. Um, that has like sparkle in it, and then I souffles, and occasionally I have some of the other ones, but they're the price of yarn, even with me buying it wholesale, is so outrageous. What I would have to sell to you would be, um, I would have I have a hard time um if I just raised it. For example, they have this awesome merch. I bought one for myself. I'm making me a sweater, which it's almost done. I need to finish it. It's one of those things that goes in the burner. But anyway, it's tweed, cotton, and it's gorgeous. But right now, if I raised it only $1 or $2, just $1 or $2 to pay for the tape and the bag I put it in and whatever, um, it would still be like $35-$40, and I can't do that to you guys. I I know it's 3,000 yards of yarn, and that's a lot, but that's no, I can't give that for it. I just can't. Um, I'm I hate to tell you, I'm cheap when it comes to. I don't buy yarn unless it's really on sale. Like the other day, I told you guys on the community page about um Cascade yarn, um was 45 and 65% off on Lunas. The only reason I told you that is because she had hanks that were in the $20 range. I got for $4. Now this is high end yarn. This is not cheap stuff that, you know, now I don't mean, I love old yarns, don't get me wrong. But I'm telling you, I got a $20 hank for $4. And yeah, I had to pay then I think my shipping was $5. I think I think. There she has I forget what the shipping was, to tell you the truth. There's a this amount, and that's it. No matter what you buy, unless you buy like 100 and some dollars and it's free. which I didn't do that, of course. But that's why I told you guys. So when I tell you that there's a oh my gosh sale, it's an oh my gosh sale. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to tell you there's a sale 10% off. 10% off does not get my interest because 10% off on $4 is wouldn't that be 4 cents, 40 cents? Anyway, either war. Now, when you tell me 65, 75% off, you got my attention. So I try very hard, especially when it's high-end yards, because a lot of us cannot afford this yarn that we dream about having. You know, someday, I'm going to make. I can't afford to make my size, but someday I want to make my sister a cashmere sweater. Someday for Christmas. I can see it in my mind. It's pink, powder pink cashmere sweater for Christmas. That's someday. But do you think I can afford cashmere? Oh, no, no. Oh, Lord above, no. What it would take to, oh, Lord. I love my sister, but I'm not spending hundreds of dollars in yarn to make her a sweater. No, I'm going to make her a sweater that's only $16. This is 18 something, $8 and something right now it's on sale. It's $8 and hold on, let me go see real quick. Why quote you when I can just look it up real quick, huh? It's not like I don't have Hirschner's on speed dial, right? Okay, stripe, worsted. Worsted stripe. Now there's two different worsted stripes. One is bigger than the other. This is the big ball. It's on sale for $8.97, but it has 747 yards. Now the ball I showed you yesterday, which is a lot, oh well, fudge. Is a smaller ball, same stuff, but in same colors, but it's on sale for $4.97, and it's only how many yards? 489 yards. Okay, so you guys can do the math. So anyway, that's the difference, but it is so soft and squishy. Hirschner's worsted stripe, it's lovely. I stole this. Don't tell, but I stole it out of an Afghan kit. Don't worry, don't panic. I can buy one ball, because the one ball I stole it out of one of the kits. I went ahead and bought a ball to replace it. I didn't like it. This is my I think my fifth ball of yarn I've tried. This one is not bad. It's not. I like it. It's turning out. It's turning out. I think I'm. The more it comes together, the better I like. So, anyway. But oh my gosh, it's a lovely yarn. It's gonna make an awesome blanket. I can't hardly wait. Now I gotta go buy and replace it, and so I can make that blanket. Like I don't have other blankets I could make first. Like there's one right there. That's the one I stole. I showed you guys I got the other day, and you guys told me not to steal the yarn out of it, and I did. No, but don't worry, I bought yarn to replace it, but I took the yarn back. So now I have more yarn than I need for that. So your Deborah's yarn's out, Hirschner's yarn, cool. So I'll just make either um put the extra ball of yarn in a mystery bag, or I'll just make the blanket bigger. Either or, it's a win-win. So it's a win-win. How many times I gotta just type this in? Do you think? That's not what I wanted. Love this blanket. Cannot wait to get started. I really think about as soon as I get done. Well, maybe I wanted to start it. Matter of fact, I wanted to already start it, but but I got to get this. I wanted to get this new sweater made and videotaped and out there. I want to do that first. There's so many things I want to do. I don't have enough time in a day. I really don't. And then taking my mom to the grocery store, and like yesterday, bless her heart, she yells down, Brenda, what you go? You jump, Brenda, in the because I always think something's wrong. She yells down steps. So yeah, mom, can you take me somewhere to eat? Says, I need to talk to you. Okay. So we went to McDonald's, and then she went and talked to me about some health concerns she was having, which we took care of that today. And then she wanted to go to Kroger's and get a cinnamon roll. Well, Kroger's has remodeled and is huge. It's one of their super stores. Well, we both, because I don't walk very good yet, so we both hobbled in our canes, got on the last two buggies, carts, and anyway, we was in there 2.5 hours, and we only rode around the outside edge of the store. I've never seen so much stuff in a store in my life. They had to have every kind, every brand, every flavor that's ever made. It was like I was in a warehouse. It was Sam's Club, Costco, and I don't know, all put together. It was just, oh my gosh, quite overwhelming. So so we went to the bakery, and bless her heart, the cinnamon roll they had was like this big. Well, that's too big. I said, well, you can cut it up and freeze it. No. Well, they had cinnamon rolls that had white icing on it this thick. Cracked me up. So anyway, she got that. Well, the woman can't eat cinnamon. She she is allergic to cinnamon because she said, well, she says she is, because she can't eat pumpkin pie at holidays because of the cinnamon. Well, then she buys cinnamon rolls. Then she wonders why she was sick last night. She was pacing the floor because she was just miserable. Gotta love her. Gotta love her. And she's like, I think I better. I yelled up and see if she's all right. And she's like, well, I think I'll get me something to eat. Says, maybe dilute that, And she said, I think I'll have a bowl of cereal. I'm like, oh yeah, put sugar on top of sugar. I said, no, fix you a sandwich. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Oh, gotta love her. But anyway, so but I'm very blessed to have her. Very blessed. but she cracks me up. So if y'all want to know where I get my silliness from, I get it honestly. I really do. So so anyway, I just was hanging out tonight and nothing really anything good on TV, and I just thought, I'm just going to stop in real quick and say hello to you guys and see what y'all been doing and have a little nighttime chat. And some of you that don't get to see me live during the day because you're working or busy with kids or doing this, that, or whatever. Now now you can see me live instead of seeing me on a video. And this still will be taped, so that's fine. So, hey guys, I wanted to ask, you guys got have any questions? Have any problems on your sweaters or anything else you need? You have questions about? You need help on? Because I'll be glad to help you. Because I'm a woman with a lot of knowledge about a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, and I might not. My sister says I know a whole lot of nothing. That's sisters. Oh, talk about sisters. Um, my sister goes to Florida for 3 months in the winter. Her and her husband. And they take their camper. Well, before they went, they had mice. Quite a few mice. A dozen mice living in their camper. Well, oh my gosh, what a mess they had to clean up before they went to Florida. Well, they just luckily they didn't chew up any wires, but they had mice like you wouldn't mice traps, and they set the they didn't set the poison ones, because they didn't want to find sorry, dead mice somewhere. So anyway, so now my mom's like, oh my gosh, you won't believe. Now they got ants. I guess they parked in Florida. They parked on top of an ant hill. I'm sorry. Why would you? Why would you? Did you not see the ant hill? How do how do you park on top of an ant hill? So now they're infected ants so bad. Oh, so anyway, she got ant traps. So they moved. I wouldn't know why, but they moved their camper. They went into somewhere else. And anyway, the ant traps were sliding in her cupboards. Well, I don't know what kind of ant traps she bought, but they slushed and the stuff inside of them came out. Well, sticky stuff. And she had a heck of time and heck of a mess trying to clean that ant poison up. I'm sorry. I don't know why I think that's funny, but oh Lord above. She goes from one thing to another. And I hate to tell you, it comes in threes. So what comes next? I'm worried. I'm worried because she's in Florida. So anyway, she's now she has ants because he parked on an ant hill. Oh, oh, why? So must have been one heck of a raccoons, alligators. Oh my gosh, I thought about alligators. I was wondering, do they have geckos down there? Those little lizards. They have those in Hawaii, geckos. You know. So I figured if they have geckos, should have little lizards. I don't know if they got geckos in Florida, but yeah, raccoons, alligators. She have alligators all the way around her trailer. Feed us. throw apples at him. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But anyway, I don't know why that tickled me so much that she's got ants, but I just, it just, oh my gosh. No, no, don't be sorry. That was a good one. That was a good one. But I could see alligators going around. Oh, watch them park on top of an alligator nest next, huh? 7 ant ant nest. Oh, Lord above. So, but yeah, everything comes in threes usually. So I'm scared what the third one is. You're having pork chop and steak fries? I'm on my way over. Send her some cinnamon buns. Mom threw them away. And then today she's like, I could cut the top off. She could cut the top off of her cinnamon rolls. Sherry says, I think they have them in Florida. When we lived in Philippines, we had two geckos that lived on the top of our curtain, George and Martha. Oh, hell no. No, we don't do snakes. Mm-mm. No, no, no. That would be horrible. But yeah, we had geckos in when I lived in Hawaii, we had geckos in that's one thing good about Hawaii. They don't have snakes, but they have flying cockroaches that dive bomb you. You have spray and you go, yeah, yeah. They have flying cockroaches and they're huge. They're about 6 inches long and geckos. So, oh my gosh. So yeah, my sister's got ants in Florida. My mom is allergic to cinnamon, and what's good to tell you? I told you she was allergic to cinnamon. Okay. Well, the doctor told her to buy some fiber. And I told her, I said, she said, Brenda, I've taken that fiber stuff that you drink. It doesn't dissolve and it's disgusting. It makes you gag. And I said, I know. They make cookies, Mom. Get Metamucil cookies. I said they have them like an apple oatmeal flavor or something. And they're not bad. So anyway, she goes to the drugstore, comes out. Guess what flavor she has? You guessed it, cinnamon. Oh, I can't win. So she's gonna be up all night pacing by eating two little wafers of cinnamon of uh of um of her fiber crackers because they're cinnamon. Uh yes, I did live in Hawaii. It is beautiful there. Be a tourist is lovely. Don't live there. Well, it depends. I should rephrase that. Don't live there as military. Big difference. Especially in the 80. I was there in 80. So anyway, yeah, so so if you hear a thump 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 because you hear her walk, or if you hear a thump 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 in the background, it's my mom in the living room above my head, pacing again because the cinnamon wafers that she has to eat 3 times a day. Uh, and you all wonder why I don't get anything done. Well, my husband does anyway. I swear he thinks I must sleep all day, or I don't know what he thinks I do. But oh Lord above, yes, you did. I do live at I Love Lucy show. I do live. I sometimes I'm Lucy and sometimes I'm an Ethel. Um, it dissolves. Oh, the love heart is in the way. Hold on. Well, in coffee, that's how my mom takes it. Really, my luck. Yeah, she'll dunk in her coffee and it'll dissolve. Brenda, what do you think your next crochet Zoom will be? I don't know. Do you need help? Do you need a Zoom? I wasn't going to have a Zoom, but I can. We can have a Zoom. We can Zoom. So yeah, if you need help on your sweater or anything, I'll be glad to Zoom. A lot of you ladies we like Zooming. Really, my next Zoom is going to be our party, which is coming up next month. Have you guys all marked your calendar? I got mine marked. Do you remember when it is? I have to look because I got two parties. The 11th, 7 o'clock. So make sure you mark your calendar because it is open to the public. A spring fling, and we're gonna fling some yarn and presents and games and all kinds of fun. So Renee, before I forget, I was going to text you, email with something. Renee, please remember, Jibber Jabbers is now at 9:30. So Jibber Jabbers, for those of you who don't know, it's a bunch of us ladies that get together and we just talk and jibber jabber about everything in the world. Thank you, PJ. Yes, it's on a Monday, 11, and it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Ohio time. Ohio time. You wonder why I keep on looking down? I'm looking at the chat, so I don't miss everything, so I can talk and visit with you guys and see what all going on. So what everyone's doing? Everybody having a good evening? I told you about my day. Basically, it was going to the doctor. Yeah. So, and then when you take my mom somewhere, it's always like, do you think we have time to go down this way? Well, we had to go down the back roads because she hasn't been down that way for a long time. So, and now, since we had such a good time at Kroger's, our 2.5 hour ride through Kroger's, she wants to go. She wants to go to the Giant Eagle now and ride around and check them out. We had such a good time in Kroger's. I think we should go to Giant Eagle. Okay. Oh, I'm going to save up money to go there. And because it's hard to tell. Well, I'll find. But, oh, Lord above, because it's been a very long time since I've been to Giant Eagles. But yeah, she wants to go. We'll get a buggy and we'll ride around Giant Eagles and check it out and see what they got. I guess we're going to go cruising stores. Yeah, pretty soon. We've already been to Walmart. So it's hard to tell where else we'll go next. Why not? It sounds fun. Never been at Giant Eagle store. Been there once when they first opened. It's usually quiet here, not that many visitors today. I had 6 visitors at different times. Was fun. Well, six, that's cool that you had 6 visitors though. Because this time of year, I don't know why, stores suffer. Not not like box stores, but like small stores seem to suffer this time of year. Tax time, tax time. People are doing their taxes, and yeah, that's why. I always tell my husband that's tax time. Things are slow, so it was it's so next week if when we go to Giant Eagles, I'll have to tell you guys how many hours we were in Giant Eagle because it's hard to tell. But my mom told me she couldn't afford to go Krogering because they had too much good stuff. And then she bought a loaf of bread which was quite yummy. Oh, I didn't tell you. She did buy a cinnamon swirl bread too. So, hi Pam. Never too late. So it's oh my gosh. So yeah, she bought cinnamon rolls and cinnamon loaf bread. She's allergic to cinnamon. So I don't know what she's doing with the cinnamon loaf bread. Oh, before I forget, I you guys do have a recipe tonight. It's dump lemon pie cobbler. You all dump it all in a pan and bake it, and you use lemon pie filling in a can, which is not bad stuff. It's pretty good stuff, but you use that to make the cobbler, and it's really yummy. So I love cinnamon swirl bread myself. No, she is not gluten punishment. Yeah, she craves carbs. She's a carb eater, and but it sounded yummy. It looked really yummy. It's freshly baked. They baked it there. It looked yummy, but it crumbles on top. Isn't it good? Didn't have any icing on it, so maybe she'll get along. But get along all right. Cinnamon raisin bread is delicious too. Yes, it is, but we have a hard time finding that around here anymore. We used to have it all the time. Here in town, the IGA used to bake it, and oh my gosh, it was the best homemade cinnamon raisin bread. You can get it with ice or no ice. Lovely, lovely. So, but now my mom is on a hunt. She must be having a sweet tooth. I'm on a hunt for a bakery that has pecan rolls. So, I don't know how many bakeries we're going to have to go through for her to find a pecan roll she likes. I was thinking about ordering one online for her. So, crack me up. Shy, do you keep on removing your thing, or does it remove it for you? Are you blocked? I guess you did put LOL. I just want to make sure you're not blocked. I live in the Amish country. I get all the time. Yum. My sister says the cobbler recipe that calls for cherry, strawberry, blueberry in the topping was made with a snickerdoodle cookie mix in a can of 7 Up. Yum. Yeah, this lemon cobbler using the canned fruits. I've personally made it with cherry, and it was to die for. Unfortunately, I can't make any of that anymore. Oh, okay. You haven't had cinnamon raisin bread. I haven't had it raisin bread forever either. I know you guys are a long ways away from me. My coffee would be cooled by the time I got there. So, but I plan on heading. There's a in August. There's let me check real quick. In August, there's a fiber, not fiber. Is it fiber? Oh, Brenda, let's look at the wrong place. It's a knitting crocheting festival in Pittsburgh, Creative Arts Festival. It's knitting, crocheting, quilting, and creative art festival. It's on August the 23rd to 25th, 2024 at the Jubble Tree by Hilton in Green Tree, Pennsylvania. And I plan on going. I plan on going. So, um, they have classes and all kinds of fun things. So, I'm heading to Pittsburgh. So come in August. So I think that will be a fun thing to do. I need to start saving my money now. So, but yeah, there's a lot of classes and that some of them I'm thinking about taking. Learn how to do this, that, and whatever. Let's see some of the classes. Oh, that's a PDF. I don't want the PDF of last year as well. We'll look at last year's classes. Beginners, how to crochet, how to knit, how to make cables. Um, foundation, foundation, paper, paper piecing. Say that real slow. I know how to do that. Quilting and everything, and all kinds of stuff. How to make. It's quite lovely. Okay, hold on. It's PJ knitandcrochet.com. Here is the link. Here's the link. Okay. Can you guys all click on the link? Get the link, okay? It's PG. For those of guys that are watching this later, if you can't look in the, I will put it in the description box. Well, let me do that right now, real quick. I'll put that on the very top. Um, Pittsburgh knit in. Well, it'd help if I put my fingers in the right place now, and I wasn't slouching. This dumb chair makes you slouch. I don't think I spelled Pittsburgh right. Well, if I didn't, sorry. There. There you go. Yeah, you want to go? Shelly wants to go too. I think it'd be fun. I think it'll be fun. That's 6 hours for me. It's about 9.5 for me. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So so I think that'd be fun to go and see and do, and because I watched all these other people on YouTube. Oh, we went to FiberCon and Fiber this and Fiber that, and and they're in New York and New York City and Canada and all these other things. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go someday. Someday. It's on my bucket list. Someday. Well, this one's like Pittsburgh. It's like I can go to Pittsburgh, stay all night in a hotel, and so I can do that. That'll be fun. So hopefully by August I'll be walking halfway decent, a lot better than I am now. I should. So that'll be something fun for all of us to do if you guys want to join me. But it's they have if you go to their website, they have special events. They even tell you, hotels you can stay at, exhibitors that's going to be there, and vendors are going to be there, classes, teachers. Um, they right now they don't have 2024 information quite up yet. Right now they're asking for teachers and vendors that want to be there, and they're accepting applications or whatever, but they haven't. Which you got to think it's only February, so oh, poor Toby without a mom. Oh, he'll have daddy because daddy's staying home. It's about 8 or 9 miles from you too, Deborah. We have Angie, but she's not here tonight. But she's in Indian, in yeah, that's not coming out. Indiana. She can drive by and pick me up on the way. So if you saw him, you crack up. He's on the couch sleeping. Well, he's laying there on his back, looking at me like I fell and bumped my head. So we could carpool. Yes, we could. I'll get a van and I'll just pick you all up on my way. That'd be fun. Wouldn't that be fun? You all live between here and there. I'd pick you up. I wouldn't have a problem with that. I can go out my way and pick you up. So, well, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I've been jibber jabbering for over an hour about absolutely nothing. And I want to thank you all so very much for joining me tonight. This was just a spur of the moment kind of thing. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments below because I do read all the comments. If you would like for me to do this more often, have an evening chit chat and visit instead of always being during the day. So just let me know in the comments below what you think. And you guys have a great day, and you'll see me tomorrow. All right? I love you. Bye bye now.